white Sultan coming in, 4-door, just speeding past.
It's a black Grassley, 8 Mile Olympic Freeway.
Abby, don't be alarmed. We're coming down.
Be alarmed. Be alarmed.
Guys.
What is it?
Hi.
Guys.
Do not push that hump.
What is it?
Guys.
Where's the 95? I don't see the
What?
Richard.
Please.
I'm gonna
Please
give you
tell
a-
me.
Autumn is just 95.
Hold. Wait.
Is it what I
I'm
think
gonna
it
give you
is?
something, Rich. You're gonna like it. You're gonna love it. I swear.
Oh
Did your
my
trash gobbling
god!
pay off?
There's no way!
I'm finding files.
There's no way!
Are you ready for the next one, Rich?
What the fuck? Wait.
Someone.
Wait, this is the one that Oshira had, or was left in the office.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Someone was careless.
This one, great. I can't give it to you. I mean, I'm putting it on the floor.
Oh, okay.
That's the one that Oshira, or who we assume is Oshira, left in the office, right?
I don't know.
Oh, wait!
What the fuck?
Break!
What? Oh my god, panic.
Remember the numbers?
No.
From
Oh,
the
yeah,
video.
yeah, the series number, the 63, 64, 65, and all that.
Code name Outlaw 763.
Wait, what?
What the fuck? You have to flood the streets of Los Santos with pistols. You can find figures below to help you steer this now in the right direction. Holy shit!
Where did you
I
find
have
these,
3
Abby?
more guys. In
Three?
the ocean.
You found them in the ocean?
Someone from this dumb organization dumped all their original
that up.
files
Pick
in
that
the
up.
ocean.
Dark, she has literally been taking like a dozen scuba tanks every day and has been scuba diving the entire fucking island all week.
What the Wait, Bruce's Rest? The fuck?
Here, Craig, you want the next?
Yeah.
All right.
This is our neighbor.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Who?
Yeah, honey.
Who?
This no, one of these pictures is our neighbor, honey. It's next to our house.
I haven't read these yet.
Look at the second page. Or the first page, the second picture, the middle picture. That's our neighbor.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's-
Inferno 764!
That's the house next to us. Reggie's house.
Oh my god.
Glad it's not our house, but it's right next door, so that's a little scary.
I'm glad that it's right next door to our house. That's great.
What the fuck? Not this one. Did you give me another one?
Yeah. That's fine. Well, there's technically 6, but one had. I think
Whose
the
You're the
house
one with
is
the pictures
that?
in it?
issues.
Which one? So if you're looking at the one that if it's the first page, the middle picture has a blue house on the left.
Yeah.
That's our neighbor's house. That's because our house is to the right of that house. That's Reggie Mite's house.
Wait, it's Reggie's house?
Yeah.
What the fuck? There is a... There's like someone in a red mask. Okay. This is... Abby, you are absolutely insane. This is amazing.
Abby's just been like, you have the amount of shit Abby has found in the last week is actually crazy.
Oh, I also found a 1911. That's a civ register, so that'll be interesting. to see
Who's
what
it come
happens.
back to?
I don't know. I haven't run it yet. but it was next to a makeshift, so it's either robbed, not reported stolen, or someone ditched it.
This is insane.
Was it with these books or just unrelated?
No, so let me figure out what was with these books. Hold.
The gun's not related to these books, though, right?
No, but there was 419 makeshift 911s.
Holy shit.
Really? With the books?
With the books.
Interesting.
Oh, and there was also a document that had bug stars and it had Margot's name on it, but it also included something about the FIB building and Humane Labs.
Is it a book, or are you trying to like put it together?
No, it's a book.
Okay.
Huh.
This is insane. Holy fuck. This is a big breakthrough.
Someone was stupid.
Yes, I don't know who the fuck's been doing this. But some like intern that like makes these fucking books has been like throwing the masses in the ocean.
We need a submarine, Dark.
Damn right we fucking do. I think we could appeal to the judges as well and be like, listen, look at all the shit Abby's found with a scuba tank. Imagine what she'll find with a submarine.
I agree.
Jesus
I think we should get a
Christ.
submarine. We can start our own like aquamarine. I don't know.
Yeah, Dark, I don't know if you know this, but Abby literally just goes around the entire state digging through trash and all the public refuse areas and looking around and picking up stuff. And she finds so much crap.
Yeah, and fucking Assistant Chief Peters is like, haven't you got something better to do than digging through trash? No, look at this shit.
No, this is exactly why we do this shit.
Okay, wow. This is, in the best way possible, I've got a lot of work to do today in documenting all of this and putting it all in the right place.
Yeah, it was originally a PD report, but I moved it to State Marshal because I saw the names of those files, and I'm like, never mind, they can be redacted for a minute until we figure out what they are. So
yeah.
The 763 thing is huge.
Yeah, 763 and 764 being one person, I guess, selling pistols and one person selling magazines is fucking insane. So that gives us an idea what the rest of them do. We can extrapolate. Okay, we shouldn't really be talking about this in the fucking library, though.
No, yeah, let's get out. The oceans hold the fucking secrets, Abby.
they do. You'd be surprised.
Holy shit, dude. This is insane. And the good thing about it is it's not like we just fucking solved the case, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like everything's over. It's like, this is an actual, like, clue. Like, this is an actual, like, lead for us to go off of. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, here's the person selling guns. It's, oh shit. We now know what the fucking numbers mean.
I love her.
In a room. But she's great. This is what I think. This is like part of the reason why either, you know, a group like the Marshals or just a detective unit is so needed, because Abby's able to spend the fucking day doing this, and this is what she finds, whereas a normal LEI would just wouldn't be able to do anything close to this.
Yeah, I agree.
That's units, right?
Yeah. So the white Lambo is crashed out at ammunition on Amzapple. It's fully disabled. There was a guy got out, white t-shirt, ran west. No visual now, probably in PDM. There's one more, I'm coming with you, Miller. There's one more in the big apartment complex, the new place. Ground floor, we're just gonna push him and get rid of him.
Oh, be careful, yeah.
Yeah, there's no
Me
shooting
and Chris
area.
are gonna come from the Elgin side.
At least the fog's gone.
The what? Oh, the fog, yeah.
Yeah, at least the fog's out.
Retreat back then.
Cleared up while we were in the library.
Let's get back to the main group and get together again. Hey, fire. So we got 2 guys disabled on Adam's Apple at the moment. They're gonna repair them. Oh, we're getting nothing fire
They're shooting
now.
from the building on Elgin, on top of Elgin.
Yeah, you need to get
So
out
there's
of there.
something about the Rooster's Rest?
It's really bad for us.
Yeah, there was like one of the, so Operation Skynote is clearly their like surveillance program, and one of the surveillance dossiers is just photos of Rooster's Rest, and it says we've been watching. That's
Dolphin
it.
coming to you from the south.
So it's
Passing
old as
now.
fuck. I mean, Rooster's Rest has been shut down for a long time, so that's probably really old files.
Possibly, yeah. But like, why Rooster's Rest?
We're gonna get L1 up and get.
Because it wasn't
above that
like,
guy on
you
that,
know, it was just like photos of the building. That was it.
So I'm
Give
on
me
the
some-
bushes north of the
Oh my
Flicka
God,
bank
the
where
heck
they
you, Craig.
got out of the vehicle. So
Why heck me?
Priority shit.
It is proper. It's professional, Dark.
Is that
You know, if I become
no,
the
she's been around a
director,
while.
it's one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to write everyone up who operates a car that's not waxed.
What do you mean write us up? With what?
I'm going to write you up.
Would you like a fine?
We'll make our own. Yeah, we'll make our own DAP system, except it won't be DAPs
That
because it's
sounds
silly.
like, that sounds like
Maybe
a
I will
fucking
just find y'all. I will
gang.
find y'all.
I feel like that's what gangs.
I will find you. Yep, that's what we do.
This sounds like a motorcycle club thing, Craig. And with your motorcycle part there, you know, that's giving me. What are you up to? You trying to throw us into an MC? Because I hate motorcycles, man.
You know, we can start a 1% motorcycle club.
Let's start a 99% motorcycle. How about that?
Well, no, those are the criminal ones in San Andreas. We need to make a 1% motorcycle club in San
Oh,
Andreas.
you're
Because
right.
only 1% of the only 1% of the motorcycle club members are non-violent. So we need a 1%.
Abby, where'd you get that bag from?
I found it in a dumpster.
Jeez, you haven't even been carrying that around for a while.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Now I've got something to use it for, you know? I've got, you know. I've actually
Well,
got
it's a
two.
bunch
So
of
you can have
bugs.
that one if you like.
Thank you. I will. Okay, well, I guess I'll go. We can't run the masses for DNA, can we? If they've been in the ocean, or can we?
I mean, you can try, but it's who knows how long they've been down there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I already checked this stuff and there was nothing there anyway.
There was nothing?
So
Okay.
it's very
Alright.
rare.
I'm gonna get all this documented and scanned.
Have
and stuff.
fun.
I might have to do it in here. Good shit, Abby. Pay racing coming. This is actually crazy. What does a watch look like? Yeah, she was a cop. She was LSPD. Okay. I'm actually gonna set up. I want like a fixed way of print screening these. Print screening? That sounds weird. Let me do it like this. I can do. Oh, we can throw the Faceless there. That's a good idea. I want like a preset region for this. I've done it before, but I can't remember how I did it. I might have broken now. There we go. Pre-configured window. Pre-configured region. Go. Make that. That should be good. Uh-oh. That didn't work. Did that work? What's going on? There you go. It did. Nice. I'll grab these. Okay, so that's number 1 done. 2. What did I do? Control Shift print screen? Nope. Control Alt print screen? Yes. Okay. This one. Print screen. Control Alt print screen. This is actually insane. Wait, all we need to do, hold on, let's think about this. Wait, Abby, you here?
Yeah, me and Craig are fuck.
Okay. Ah,
We're fucking back here.
Well, okay, I'm glad I didn't hear that until I was too late. Where did you find these? Can you, like, put a report about where you found these? Because I'm thinking, like, if this is, like, a dump spot for this shit, maybe we can set up some cameras and stuff if it's public. You know?
Let me find it, because I normally mark them.
We could get like a CCTV camera set up down there, you know? Whatever the spot was, if they keep throwing shit down there. If we can find out what fucking stupid faceless goon is doing that.
Did you start a report on these yet, Abby?
Yeah, I did, but we can make a new one because it kind of contains different shit. So I'll make a generalized one that's released to PD, and then one that's kind of restricted for now. Unless Richard wants to do it.
Honestly, anything
sure.
with these books, I would definitely keep this restricted because we've already had leaks and we know there are people involved in PD.
Abby,
I would definitely keep this really.
Yeah, you'd be close to the chest. Yeah. If you throw up like a general state marshal report for this stuff, Abby, then I'll make the more detailed ones with all like the photos and everything.
All right.
Like I'll make a separate report.
Let me. Yeah, so these were found just off of the Russian docks at the end.
On the what side? I saw you by the boat.
On the western side. So.
Oh, it was western. It's like between the Russian docks and the Merryweather.
Oh, Merryweather and whatever the fuck the thing is next to it. Sorry.
I see. So between Merryweather and Voodoo.
Yeah, but it was like right on the end where it peaks out on the western side, practically on that corner.
So like right at the end of the Merryweather docks, at like the corner there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, just put that in the report because that might be a good spot for us to something up. I might like write up an investigative warrant or something for the camera staying there. All right, I'm gonna get back to scanning. Shit not poofing in water. You gotta be really careful about where you put this stuff. I think we did this one already. Yes. Then we got these two, which are fucking crazy, yeah. What does it say? Firearm magazines, pistol mag, extended pistol mag, SMG mag, rifle mags, and shotgun mags. 7,500, 5,000, 1,500. Wait, this might be big for like bank subpoenas and shit. To help us figure out who's who, or what group is like each number. We don't know whether they're like groups or people. This is crazy. I can't believe she actually found something. Wait, are these arrows the same? They are the same on both. Are they pointing at anything specific? And also, what the fuck does this text say? Wait, it actually does say something. I thought it was scribbles. But that says Faceless right there. We're gonna have to enhance. We're definitely gonna have to enhance. Okay, hold on. Deco, but it says Faceless. I just know what. Honestly, I'm looking at it right now. It feels like I'm fucking going. Let me see. Can you see this? It feels like I'm reading like a doctor's note. It literally feels like I'm reading a doctor's note. Something, something, something faceless. Satan? Did it say Satan? That is indecipherable. I do not get what anybody says. That is indecipherable. I wonder what this blueprint is. Paracetamol 500 milligrams. Wait. No. 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 I don't know whether I gotta check something. Please put this shit away. Pretty quick. I had a thought.
But I got everything else. So.
Okay, I've got it all scanned. I'm gonna put them all away. Have you put that report up yet?
Yeah, it's just called FAFO.
Okay, I'll put it in there for now, and then I might move them in a bit, and I'll note that I've moved them. I'm gonna put this one in the one from yesterday. Yeah. Wait, I'm just gonna go, I'm just gonna go check something out really quick. I'll only be a few minutes.
I'm going in my head briefly.
Stay with the class? No. Denied. I'm glad the PD aren't dying anymore. Let me grab a picture of... I don't know whether I'm overcooking. I'm just gonna grab a photo of this blueprint. Just to have. The fuck? Scream. Places I want to check. get up to the roof this way? Go for that jump. This is not the way to go. One might be roof access. Fuck, do I? Only blueprints, Batman. Can't see properly what I'm trying to look at. Wait. No. Maybe? I rotate this shit. What I'm thinking is that's on both of them, right? And then we've got another one that has... We've got another one... Hold on. They both got the same blueprint? They do. I need to get a closer look. Look at the call. I wouldn't have even thought it if we didn't find that book with the Rooster's Rest. But then I'm wondering, like, is that blueprint Rooster's Rest? I don't know why it would be, but... And the only reason I thought it was because... Let me get a picture into the MDT. Whoa. Interesting. Wait, 6? Oh, okay, there was 2 copies of the same one. 10. Interesting. So the reason I was thinking it is I can't really like hover my mouse, but like on the left, I don't know whether that's supposed to be like the stairs, and then like the crosshatch stuff I thought was like the roofs, but now I don't know. Like it almost looked like the front of Rooster's Rest to me, but it could be absolutely nothing at the same time. I don't know. I don't know whether that's stairs or whether that's like an out. I don't know. I assume the cross hatching is like roofing, but maybe it's not. I need to get a closer look. Oh, the car's fucked. Hold on. So. Maybe not actually. But I can't tell. Could be. What else was in the photos of Rooster's Rest? There's photos of the front door, the side from above, and then there was like a little door, but I don't know what that is there. Is that the side door? We gotta go up and get better eyes on. In my GPS. Need somewhere to pull off road. Don't want to be too obvious. But so far, I think all the photos, like the Skynode photos, have been like, hey, we're watching you. Like Lowry supposedly got one, Ashira got one. I think McNaughty got one, but I can't remember. Somebody else got one like very early on. So now I'm thinking like, who were they taking photos of at Rooster's Rest? Well, it wasn't even it wasn't photos of anybody. It was just photos of the building. But like, it's abandoned. Hey.
Hey, Dark.
What's going on?
I can't find my pill container.
The fuck are you on about?
Remember my Chinese herbal supplements I had?
No?
Oh.
What are you on about?
Michael Simone gave them to me like 6 years ago. I can't find it.
You weren't here 6 years ago. What are you on about? Wait. Who is this, sir?
No one's ever going to believe you, Dark.
William?
Yes.
What? What? Why are you pretending, man? What? I think we all thought you were dead.
What happened to the body, Dark?
Well, I don't know.
What happened to the body, Dark?
It was buried?
It was never buried. Do your research.
Hang on. You know what? It wouldn't be the craziest thing that's happened. It wouldn't be the craziest thing. Wait. That's not the door. Okay, I am in the spot where the fucking photos were taken. They were right here. But that's not the door. There's like a door in the photo. Hold on, let me show you. This one. But I thought it was that, but it's not. What the is it on the other side of the building? I've never really looked back there, I'll be honest. I want to confirm it's the same place and not somewhere else. No, it's all elevated back here. There's no doors there. Is that it? Can't tell, hold on. Wait, it is! What the fuck did they take a picture of that door? Is that even Bruce? What was that? Okay. Strange. But at least we know where it is now. So we're gonna add these. So this is gonna be oh, we gonna title this red? No. This one's gonna be 0000 book can 1. Not really a book, but fuck it. Okay, then we've got.
All right, Dark, I'm going to bed.
All right, take it easy. Okay, what was the other one? There's not a bed in there, Craig.
No, I was putting some stuff up real quick.
Okay. 8742. Book's gun number 1. 2. 3. Change this to 1. Change all these to 1s. Two. 3. 4. Oh, okay, which one's this one? 764. Okay. This is Operation Dread Orange. Inferno 764, right? Inferno 764. And 1. 2. 3. Okay, and then we're gonna go like this. This one was Outlaw 763. One. Two. No! 2. Oh, it's all going wrong. 2. 3. Add. Yeah. And then we can go in here. And I just want to grab the blue print. Put that in there. Okay. Yeah, that's everything. Is there a bloody coffee stain on the back of this thing? What the fuck? Date of this is going to be 2025/04/15. I will just grab the location. 164706. Okay. Okay. Before we do anything else, are the weapons in here? They are. Do they come back to anything? Nope, that one doesn't. That one doesn't. That one doesn't. None of them do. Okay. All right. Location, dump off Mary. Wait, weather? On the 17th of April, 2025, Marshal Hughes covered the master copies of Faceless documents / books. Okay. You want anything else, Abby?
Yeah, I found like 40 SIM cards in a dumpster.
You're joking me.
No, it was the first one I checked. I wasn't even going to do any more today, and I'm like, I'm going to check this one dumpster, and it was too full of like 40 SIM cards. So my luck is.
Well,
I don't
good
know,
luck
man.
right in there, Sabrina.
Thanks, thanks, Rich.
No, just listen. Just do it all in one. It'll be easy. Do it all in one. Say these were abandoned. Smile. His dumpster evidence, and then say I want everything. They'll probably. I'll say all of them will probably be empty, but it's worth a shot.
Yeah, it was just like, oh my god, really?
Okay, so let's go through each of these fucking books and do a fucking analysis, dude. So we got Operation. What does it actually say in the book? Operation Midnight Watcher, Skynode, #1111. Okay. So, Operation Midnight Watcher, Skynode, #0000. So in here, well, specifically, this one was found, and I'm 90% sure it was. We go to Faceless. There should be a state marshal report. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Hey, what? Where is it?
Hello.
I could have sworn there was like a proper thingy, no? Let me check the report locker. I'm 90% sure that I've seen this before. Craig, where is it? Question, Chris. Everything is really bloomed. Oh, like the flowers, like the trees and shit. Yeah, they bloomed quite early. Yeah, it's nice. So. Where the fuck is? Where is it, man? Thought it was this one, but I could have sworn I've seen this before. Let me check through evidence. Yeah, Chris, he wanted to meet up in Scotland, but unfortunately it was a combination of being just not the right time and too short notice. Otherwise, I would have been up there today. Okay, so it would have been around what date? The 5th of March. Doesn't say it. Dino ring. Just me. Crash. Where the fuck is it, Craig? I'm almost positive it was this incident, but no, you're not. Maybe I'm going crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Where did we... I've seen that one before, though. Like, I'm not going crazy. This one we've seen before. Oh, wait, this one... Is this Magnolia, not Ashira? Am I going crazy? Let me see. Is it going to pick up or not? Not detecting. This one? There you go. This might be McNaughty and not Ashira. So maybe I was wrong, but I also don't know. Take a photo of the license plate and run it. What was it? Zero. Okay, but I don't think it's that. What am I doing? 08 Papa Zulu 5711. Maybe it's not an 8. The B. Okay. This doesn't make any sense. Okay, let me have a look for McNaughty. I've seen this before, but it's really pissing me off. I could have sworn it was that one that we got from... I could have sworn... I remember reading the report about Ashira, and I thought that was left there. Maybe I'm going crazy. Empty manila folder titled Operation Trojan. Well, if it's empty, maybe not, but I thought it was that. Why don't I check my master doc? Fuck. I don't know where it's from. It really pissed me off. I could have sworn I've seen that before. I'm going crazy. I need to open up... Hold on. I'm opening up the fucking case board then. Case board though. Is it on here? Pause. It is! Where did I get that? It's on the case board! It is linked to Ashira. Where the fuck have I found... Where the fuck did I get that from? I'm pissed off. Let me reset. And go.
Yellow, Dark.
Oh my god. Hi.
Yellow, you got a second?
Oh yeah.
Well, I just noticed the documents you guys found off the docks. I seen that little report you threw up there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's a little peculiar. And I noticed Operation Dread Torrent Inferno 764, that book scan, had symbolism similar to something odd we came across at the Fort Zancudo the other day.
With the coin, the hollow coin, right?
Yeah,
I'm aware.
The owl on the front. I just wanted to bring that to your attention. I have no idea what the fuck went on at Fort Zancudo other than that coin was a little peculiar when I showed back up afterward.
Yeah, I don't know either yet, but I'm trying to put it all together today. Like, I went through the DNA from that incident up at Fort Zancudo. Well,
they're all ghosts.
Well, they are, but then one of them ties back to an incident that happened on the 14th or the 11th. I can't remember what day. Up on Sonora Freeway, where what it seemed like a group of guys, like 6 guys, were hired to escort $5 million worth of supercars to LSIA, and I think they were coming for like Palito or something. But they got the transport got hit, and 3 of them got fucking murdered. And that one of those DNAs was on scene. I don't know whether that was from a suspect or a victim. I don't know. But it also tied back to that Fort Zancudo thing, which happened a few days after.
Gotcha. I could have swore when I looked at this, I didn't see. I thought I looked. I must have overlooked that. I could not find any blood that came back to any incident.
I mean, maybe when you... Oh, no, it was afterwards. I don't know, man. It's a weird one. I'm still trying to tie it all together.
Yeah, and then the stuff on the coin, I've been losing sleep over what these numbers mean on this coin.
Oh, the numbers. Yeah, I haven't even... Listen, I haven't even got to that yet. I will also be losing my mind over there when I get to it. I'm sure.
Yeah,
What
I
was
had
it,
no idea this was connected
43?
to anything.
43 what?
It's 4314 1103. I thought it was maybe a date, or it doesn't seem like it's going to be a date. Probably not a location. It seems like maybe a lock combination. I could not tell you.
Could be. I know it doesn't really make sense for the first number. Is it like letters of the alphabet?
For this, for what? For the coin? I mean, it's just around the rim. 43,
No,
14,
but
11,
what about
03.
if you convert the numbers to letters?
Oh, no, I mean, I don't think so, because
I don't think
there's
so
more
either,
than
but
43 letters in the alphabet. I mean, it could loop through. It'd be a 4-letter word ending in C.
14,
I did not go down that route, although it could be. Maybe it's part of a cipher. Yeah, like I said, I've been losing sleep on what this could possibly be. It was very weird that I showed back up 4 hours later. That coin was there. Do you know the timeline of DNA when it becomes old and when it becomes new?
No idea, mate.
I want to do some testing on that because I have a hunch that possibly this feller's seen me, Dark, and Lee up there, or me, Barrett, and Lee up there, and possibly put this coin there right after we left. Because I went there about 4 hours later, and the touch, the DNA looked real old on it. So I don't know if they was watching us and then went in there and put the coin right after we left, or what the timeline is on, the age of this DNA. Because it could be 20 minutes in it,
Oh yeah.
Is an old touch. I don't know, or the DNA's feeling like it's old on there.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you convert the letters, right, you've got, 43 don't make sense. Then N is 14, or 14 is N, and then 11 is K, and then 3 is C. That doesn't really add up. I mean, you could do, I don't know.
I've also not found any references to the Hollow that I can find anywhere, and I have, like I said, I've lost sleep looking for anything that could possibly tie back to what's going on here. That's why when I seen that owl, I was very interested. Because as far as I could tell, from a cursory look, this did not tie back at all to any of this Faceless shit, as far as I could tell. And now it looks like it directly does. Yeah, now it looks like it directly does.
Yeah, that owl, they originally were using like a raven or some kind of other bird, but they swapped to an owl at some point. Probably like mid-February, I think.
Gotcha, okay. Well, I wonder if that coin means something. I also don't know if I was meant to find that coin, That coin might have been meant for someone else.
Yeah, I mean, so there's a organization, and I keep this between, the marshals, known as the Oracle, that have been assisting us in, not really assisting us, but at least pointing us in the right direction. They're another group, a private organization. We don't really know much about them, other than we think they might be like some kind of hackers or code breakers, that kind of thing, and they're trying to take down the Faceless. And they implicated that incident up at Fort Zancudo was them. Possibly, they also told us about Operation Dread Torrent, which I was, the actual Faceless mentioned it to me directly, and we have a suspicion that Operation Dread Torrent is the Faceless flooding the streets with weapons, and that's kind of been confirmed to be accurate as of today when Abby found those documents.
Yeah, I seen that.
So I don't know whether like that shit at Fort Zancudo was like, a gun deal gone wrong, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, there was a military helicopter on scene, and we found a micro SMG magazine, so they definitely had some heavy weapons there.
Yeah.
And we found heavy rifle casings on scene too.
Really? Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it was very interesting. Whatever went up there, I was on duty when it happened, but I could not respond because I had no backup, and PD was getting mowed down. I was done with
Right.
Marshall around.
I completely understand, man. But you know, at least you got something, right? So
Yeah.
okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be working on kind of getting all this documented and sort of tying it together. So you know, if you want to help out with this, feel free.
If you need help anywhere, you let me know. I mean, I'm gonna be, you know, anything I could possibly tie back to this, I will let you know. That's why I decided to bring this up to you, because once I seen it did tie back in some way, like you said, that owl imagery seems pretty clearly the Faceless.
Yes, yeah, 100%. Okay. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'm gonna go lock myself in that cell over there and throw my head against the wall until I figure this out. Right?
Yeah, 10-4. I'm gonna go look around for anything interesting.
All right. The radio's acting up again.
What's this? Huh?
It's fucking been messing up. Come on. There we go. It's not been me. I was on the
Good
news.
evening, Los Santos. We have breaking news to report from Fort Zancudo. On Monday, there was a shootout at Fort Zancudo, one of the city's most secure military installations. Eyewitnesses reported military-grade helicopters involved in the incident, though the full details remain unclear at this time. While it's not yet confirmed that the incident is connected to the Faceless, we can only assume given the group's past activity in the city. We hope that law enforcement is thoroughly looking into all possibilities as they continue to investigate the situation. Corbin, one of our workers here at Los Santos News, met with Dark earlier and asked him a few questions.
All right. Are you doing anything in your power to help out the citizens of Los Santos with this kind of increase in aircraft military going on here?
In regards to the increased activity regarding military aircraft in the state, I can assure you the San Andreas State Marshals are actively investigating such incidences, and the citizens of San Andreas can rest safe knowing that we will come to the bottom of what exactly is happening here.
I'm fine.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, you might have to
I
cut.
thought
Yeah,
they were supposed to cut this, man.
That's fine.
Hello?
I'm not a very good editor.
What the fuck?
All right, second question will be here is
Oh, thank God.
so we heard through the massive kind of citywide sort of announcement about this sort of group called the Faceless, and we want to know do you know if the attack that happening on Monday, if you know if it was linked to the Faceless? 1, 2, 3, go.
Well, as you understand, Corbin, I can't reveal any kind of investigative details at this time.
Absolutely. Okay.
No
is there anything
leaks
else you
from
want to
me.
wish the citizens at home that might be listening through the radio when this does get broadcasted? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
All I can urge is that all the citizens of this state realize that there is something serious going on here. So if you see something, you say something.
As Richard Dark mentioned, we still don't have confirmation on the involvement of the Faceless.
Oh, this fucking radio.
Raise alarms across this. For now, Fort Zancudo are advised to stay clear of the area while the investigation unfolds. Although we can't say with certainty that the Faceless are involved, this incident has certainly raised concerns. Stay safe, Los Santos, and remain vigilant.
Oh yeah, I'm famous.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm on the news, man. You heard that?
I think we need a new radio. You know, with our budget, I think we can go for something a bit better. This kind of sounds like it's a piece of junk.
No, it's great. It's been here for centuries. Heretic.
Yeah, that's probably why we need an upgrade. You know, more time removal
No,
of
we
budget.
can't modernize everything.
No?
Fucker, that's a text message. Where's this from?
Well, congrats, you're on the radio. That's exciting, I guess.
Yeah. Well. You know, apparently Craig. Oh, fuck, Abby. You know I got.
What?
Come here. Come here.
I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there.
Remember how you were investigating the Nu Epsilon?
Oh yeah, the weird sex cult.
Well, I don't know much about sex, but I got a tip yesterday from a CI that apparently the Faceless might have purchased the building that they operate out of, and they might be like tied in somehow. That's
oh my god! I hope the Faceless didn't buy a fucking sex cult, man.
No, I don't think the Faceless would buy a sex cult. You know, well, I mean, they were mess all day, so I wouldn't put it past them. But that's something I think you need to do a little bit more digging.
Yeah, I mean, if they're connected, then it might be. I mean, I kind of just left it as was because it seemed like a sex cult. But if they're linked and the building has been purchased, then it might
possible.
Be
yeah.
Yeah, because DOC
know.
seemed to go visit there with lifers, so it's interesting.
Hmm.
All right, I'll keep an eye out. Congrats for being on the old dingy radio. I guess we really should get a new
Thank you.
one
I
with better
appreciate that.
signal,
Yeah, I mean,
better budget.
quite nice for trying to get some, proper press around,
Yeah, it's about time, Instead of the PD taking all the credit.
Exactly.
I agree, but again, you don't have a
What's going on in here?
required to deal with a large group of individuals under you.
Just shooting the shit.
I got tired of being a bush in the lobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, them blue. I got a guy coming down, Omar Khalil. Peters, you might remember this guy. Do you remember? I don't know whether you were there, but the day that when Edgar was on house arrest and there was like there was a guy. I'm just gonna give you the report. The report number is 21386.
You intentionally held things over people's head, and I understand your frustration, given what happened to you at the very start. 1000% I do. I don't think that ever should have happened.
21836.
21386.
And unfortunately, again, because of your level of tact when dealing with people beneath you, indirectly beneath you, I should say.
Right.
Because again, not your department, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. You being the mayor and you're being people of the PD. That level of tact is 1000%.
Oh, yeah.
And then that guy's been tweeting again today, and I noticed it.
Never an issue with Princess.
He said the Kiffy Flom must read the 4.5 out of 5, and then before that he said, anyone can help me down at Moses when I get a BMX.
No, so here's a key point that you might not be aware of.
Basically just like a normal guy.
BCSO heavily endorsed
but the thing is he's mute. I try to call him, but mute.
Andy Jones's deputy mayor. Yeah, Eve Summers. The BCSO was campaigning for Eve Summers. They
Reported his ID stolen.
on Twitter. All right, they essentially
put you down. Yeah.
Exactly. All right. You know how many times
That was back in February.
All right, so I went to several
Interesting.
times did the mayoral candidates went to the BCSO to talk to different groups of people. I went there once, and then they told me that they weren't taking me again. Right? So they already tried smearing my political campaign. They openly campaigned against me. They slandered me on Twitter. I ignored all this stuff when I was coming into office. All right? I was given
Who's James Callahan? Breathers?
fucking lip reading. I'm jolting, but my chest is a little numb, but it's normal. That's normal.
A little numb. What's your heart rate?
How are they yapping about his fucking heart rate? When did I text Rhodes? An hour ago. Hey.
Hello.
That's a Dominator. It's him. Hoodie and gloves in spring? I mean, I guess. Mr. Khalil? Hello, sir. We spoke on the phone or text, I guess. I appreciate you coming down. Would you be interested or okay with answering some questions? Shouldn't take too long. Sure. You got any weapons on you before we go inside that? A knife? Okay. You want to hand that over to me and I'll hold on to it just for now?
90s, everything okay?
Yeah, everything's good. Mr. Kelly's just come down and answer some questions. Alright, come inside, sir.
Alright. I tell you what, I'll...
Hey, welcome to the Marshal's office. I'm the future director. It's real nice to meet you, sir.
Fred, I will
Richard
charge
Dark,
you for felony
he'll take care of you.
obstruction,
He's a
okay?
good marshal. I said future. I said future
Wait,
director.
so I just need
Didn't
to frisk you before we go inside, okay? Make sure you got nothing else on you.
At Richard, he's always ready to jump the gun when it comes to me. That's why I respect him.
Perfect. Alright, come on through. Okay.
Heard Marty Banks is running.
Back here.
Means I gotta go up there and cast a vote for
Alright, we don't really have an interrogation room, so this will have to do. Take a seat. Given you are, you don't speak, so I'm just gonna set up this camera here along with a recording device, okay? Okay. Listen, before we start, I haven't turned that on yet. The questions I'm gonna ask you are gonna be pertaining to an investigation. And given they're pertaining to an investigation, to cover my own ass and to give you the rights that you deserve, I'm gonna read you your Miranda rights when we start, okay? So before we start, are you gonna be looking for a lawyer today? I'm not saying you're in trouble necessarily, or okay, perfect. All right, just take a seat. Well, actually, you don't have to sit down if you don't want to. But I'm just gonna set up these recording devices. Okay, have you got an ID on you that I can just flash, get a picture of, please? Take that. And then let me just set up this recording device. How's your day been anyway, sir? A visit from the doctors, how do you mean? I'm okay, don't worry. Okie dokie. All right. Thank you, Mr. Cliff, for coming down. This interview is going to be commencing at, what are we, 1600 UTC. It's going to be 1700 BST. I'm going to be State Marshal Richard Jock. I'm going to be joined by Omar Khalil. He doesn't speak, so that's why I got the camera running as well. So Omar, can you just write your name down, I guess, for the record? That. Okay, Omar. Well, I guess the first time we're really meeting, so we can do the pleasantries, I guess. How long have you been in the city? Three to 4 months. Okay. And what do you do for work, if you don't mind me asking? You're a journalist. Oh, that's good, actually. We need, yeah, I mean, we need more journalists, you know? I mean, I was just chatting to this guy, LS News, the other day. I was just saying how nice it is for there to be some news. Do you publish anywhere? A private blog? What's your blog's URL, if you don't mind me asking? I'd love to take a read there. Been redesigned. Need to be unique. I mean, I'll be honest, you know, in terms of journalism news, there's not a lot right now. I don't know about much competition. You'd be surprised. Well, listen, if you got news, man, you know, send it my way. You report on anything interesting lately? Listen, I don't want to... I'm sure, you know, writing's hard and all, but there was a long time to write, not really. So... Come on, what's the news? What's the scoop? Get to it. Okay, you don't want the, you know, want the pleasantries in, I guess. Okay. I mean, you know, I saw you tweeting out today about Kiflom. Is it? Are you a member? Aspiring member. Okay. What brings you there? You read a book at the Liquid Library and you liked it. That's all it took. Thought we'd check them out. Fair enough. Fair enough. Great. And you do a lot of twatting about that. You got like a listen, I don't practice, man. So I'm not gonna say Kiflon back, but you know, you can take the man out of Kiflon, but you can't take the Kiflon out of the man. Exactly. Okay, so you tweet out a lot. I noticed. Is that like a normal thing for you? You just like Twitter? Okay. If you don't mind me asking, and excuse me if this is a sensitive topic, but have you always been mute? No. Did something happen? Wrong side of bad people. I'm very sorry to hear that. But that's kind of reminded me that I deal with bad people most of the time, and I don't think you're a bad person. But like I said before we started, I'm just gonna, before we go on to any maybe more damning questions, I'm gonna read you Miranda rights quickly. So you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you do or say can will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney if you cannot afford one. Won't be put you by safe available. Do you understand these rights? Okay. And are you waiving your right to an attorney this time? Okay. Is that why you became a journalist, because of what happened to you? Or? There is a lot of shit going on in this city, yeah. Yeah, there is. Okay, I'm glad there's people like you, keeping an eye on things. Okay, Omar, can you tell me where you were on the 31st of March? It's gonna be about 17, 18 days ago. I really wrote out, oof. You were just doing the news that day? You got anybody to be with anybody? No, there's no one who can collaborate with you just working that day? Okay. On the 31st of March, Mr. Kelly, you tweeted something out. Specifically, bear with me, you tweeted out, always watching. Why did you tweet that out? You did, yeah. You remember? Okay, that's good.
was someone using a listening device. Okay. You told them it scared them. What were they listening to? A phone call? You assume? Okay, where was this? Just by the apartments. Okay, and what the person using this listening device, what do they look like? Did you know who they were? Okay, what did they look like? Yeah, speeder, huh? Okay. And how did you know that it scared them? Your tweet, that is. They looked at their phone, started looking around, and okay. Did you get the license plate of the van? Camera wasn't rolling. Bit sad for a journalist, or missing the scoop. Surprising, I guess. Yeah. Missed opportunity. Were you in Grapeseed at all on the 31st of March? You might drive through there. What did you see in Grapeseed? What did you do? You're looking for a scoop, but you didn't find one. Just a couple of cops, eh? Okay. Mr. Killer, do you work with any of the criminal organizations in this town? Do you work with anybody, or just yourself? In your capacity as a journalist? Your journalist work is for you only. That's not work, that's a hobby at that point, when you think. So do you get paid for it? It does pay. Who pays you? Weasel News? Sometimes people want something investigated. Have you been paid by anybody recently to investigate anything? Not recently. Now, when was the last time someone paid you for private work? Been a while. Okay. Where do you store your footage and everything like that? Or your notes, that kind of thing? You keep it safe somewhere? Wait. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that one either. Okay. Mr. Khalil, would you be willing to give us a DNA swab just for this investigation we're working? A DNA swab, yeah. I'd rather not. Okay, I understand. Okay, is there anything you'd like to add? Anything you might have seen that you think we should know about? That's correct. Yes, sir. Well, that's what I wanted to tell you at this time. CJ? Who's CJ, sir? A friend? Is that Charlie Jones? I do know her, yeah. It's interesting you bring her up, actually. You said you guys are useless. Wow. Interesting. Well, everybody's welcome to their opinion, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll ask you a final question, Mr. Khalil. Are you at all, why is it interesting that you bring her on? Well, you know, I can't really go into details about that, but I'm sure Charlie's aware. Now, Mr. Khalil, are you at all associated with the terrorist organization known as the Faceless? Yes, sir. The Faceless. Are you associated with them? Yep. You might have seen the news about them or the announcement. You know of them, but you're not associated. Okay. Okay. Well, Mr. Khalil, I've got no further questions. Does it ever work? Does whatever work? Asking people to associate with it? No, it doesn't most of the time. But now that I've got it on record, if I find something to the contrary in the future, it'd be very easy to tie you with them and charge you with accomplice of terrorism. You know, just part of the job. Don't worry, I won't find anything. That's good. Good to hear. is there anything else you want to add before I end the interview short? What does that mean? The interview is going to be ending at 16:20 UTC. You're not exactly speaking like someone who is innocent, Mr. Khalil, and I urge you to reconsider cooperation. What do you know about Flores? I don't like that guy.
Oh, I can't open any of these doors. How'd that go?
I don't like him. Something off about him. He said, tell Flores to look deeper, whatever the fuck that means.
Oh. My knowledge, Flores has really only worked on the the Cassie Carlisle stuff. Really only stuff at the prison, but
Yeah, you just taught it out. Clock is ticking. Got to get a read on the guy when he doesn't speak.
is this a reference to something involving TJ Walker?
I think if we say TikTok is tying to TJ, then we're going to be fucking tying everybody in the fucking city, because most people have said TikTok at some point.
Well,
but he
the
did,
only reason I
talking
asked...
to Cassie Walker, he did mention CJ.
Really?
Yeah. He said CJ said you guys are useless. So.
Well. We can only do our jobs with information that is given to us. And then anytime we go searching for information, we're, it's kind of a damned if we do, damned if we don't. But
Don't take it to heart, right? The guy's
No,
a
I
new
don't- I
journalist and he
don't.
doesn't even have a fucking website. So listen, I ain't taking anything so serious. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll get a report written up about that. If you see Flores, just tell him, just mention if he knows the Omar guy, and I'll tell him I'm looking to have a chat with him. All right?
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.